Greetings and welcome back to Victoria 2. Okay, so I've been looking around what's actually going on, and I'm actually in a very interesting situation at the moment. So first of all, our main adversary, the Ottomans, are getting beaten up by the USA at the moment, so this means that they're going to be pretty weak, so we are given much more time to build up our defenses. At the moment we can recruit up to 8 brigades, which is quite nice, and we can mobilize 5 more, and we'll be getting plenty more brigades, well, I guess about 5 or so from this province, and maybe 1 more from our home state. And another thing, I noticed that we just got sphered by France, which is very nice, because imagine that the Ottomans want to declare war on me. Not only will they have to deal with Russia being my ally, they'll also have to deal with France being my sphere leader, so they'll most likely have to fight both pretty much all the time. And additionally, France and Russia are allied, so this makes it a very interesting type of alliance. Okay, I also noticed that I forgot to go for idealism and empiricism, so I'll be doing that straight after we've done this research right here. So let's continue. We've also got some decisions right here, but none that I want, and we can make some extra troops. So I'm going to be focusing, I'm probably going to be making half my forces artillery, because when I mobilize, this is all going to be regular infantry, so I don't really need to build that much infantry as it is. Let's build, actually I'm going to need some engineers as well, so let's build an engineer. And I'm actually waiting for dragoons or hussars to be invented. Right, let's speed things up a little bit. In the meantime, we have quite a bit of money. We unfortunately can't really stimulate craftsmen promotion, so luckily it's still growing. Oh, and we get more mobilization size. Now we are up to, oh well, it's still 5. Okay, there is however some technology. Which one is it? Is it this one? No, here we go. Military logistics adds plus 5% mobilization size, which is something that we will desperately need. Oh, well, the Ottomans actually have a reasonable army there. Where did the Americans go to? They must be around here somewhere. I'm surprised that the Ottomans still have that many troops. Although it's only 10 brigades, they got 15 in total. They should be losing this war. They're actually winning it still. Okay, so what else? We still got some diplomacy points to hand out. And research is done. Let's quickly go for idealism. And I guess I'm gonna go for empiricism after that, to get our quick plus 100% research point bonus. Yeah, right. Let's increase some with Belgium. We're now maxed out. And I'm not gonna go for Scandinavia, because Ottomans are actually in the sphere of Scandinavia, I think. So yeah, that complicates matters a little bit. Luckily, Scandinavia isn't that powerful, I think. Let's see, yeah, they're down here. Military power is not that great, so they're not that much of a threat. Oh, Ottoman Empire goes bankrupt. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Very interesting. Let's see, what would... They will not accept. What about acquire core? They will not accept. Okay, so I'm not gonna attack the Ottomans. I really can't, although it's gonna be rather difficult for me to actually gain enough war score to finish the war, and then, well, yeah, it's not a good thing. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. Hopefully they didn't borrow too much. Let's take a look. Loans given 1,000 something. Well, but I always strive to make it so that there's nothing in the national bank, because this is pretty much a waste. But I'm taxing most of my people more than enough, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And we got field fortification. Wonderful. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Create general, okay. And let's see, who do we still need to get some relation with? Maybe the UK? Yeah, sure, why not? What about Spain? Are they still a great power? I didn't really check. No, they're not. Let's see, Scandinavia, Belgium, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna focus on the UK now. Because I do think they are allied with Austria. No, they're not. That's interesting. Who are they allied with? Russia, maybe? Wait a minute. Russia is at war with France and Russia and Italy and Portugal. Let's take a look at this war. This is actually... oh crap. Franco-Prussian War, okay. We got all the German states, the UK and Russia. Okay, well this is... they're actually losing this one. That's not good. And it ended. Okay, so I guess it was a very quick war. Luckily, none of my allies actually lost too many troops, I hope. And this is still going on. Yeah, what is the US doing anyway? They had a lot of troops there, but they didn't seem to force anything. I guess they're sieging over here. And over here. But it does look like pretty much all of Egypt is sieged at the moment, so if the Americans actually manage to get over here and unsiege this, that'd be great. They might be over here, they might be here now. I don't know. Okay, we can recruit some more people. Let's build some... oh. Let's see. Let's build some more artillery. And do I have to build anything else? I guess I could possibly build a fort in my capital at least. Yeah, let's do that. It's not that expensive, £7,000. It's not too bad. Now what do we got back here? The amount of craftsmen is still increasing, but not that quick. So we're still recruiting soldiers as well. Let's take a look at the soldier populations in southern. I was gonna say Siberia, Serbia. These two might hit 3,000 soon. This one might hit 1,000 soon. So that's gonna be at least 2 brigades eventually. There's a lot of forts down here, most likely level 1 forts, yeah, except in their capital. No, it's also level 1, alright. Okay, we almost got idealism. That'll give us a nice boost for our research points. So what's happening now? West Macedonia. Okay, that's for Greece, I guess, or Macedonian independence, I don't know. I was actually waiting for any of these to fire because it actually took a long time. I'm not sure when the last crisis was. And it looks like, oh, the Geneva Convention. Well, I'm not sure if I want to do it. Let's see. Reduced monthly war exhaustion. It's actually not too bad. I do think usually the Geneva Convention limited your military spending to 90%. So you do get infamy for the Geneva Convention. That's weird. But I don't need it. I'm not gonna get it just yet. Serves no purpose at the moment. But it's weird that it gives you increased infamy. Oh well. Let's just see how this crisis will evolve. What are we at now? France backing Russia. That's no surprise. Oh, and only Belgium is on the fence. I guess most of the other powers have truces, so they can't really do anything. So I'm fairly sure that this is going to go in favor of Greece. And there we go, a bunch more research points. Wonderful. Now let's go straight to empiricism. Also, I won't be able to get a huge industry because I suffer from Greece. No, maybe not. Because I do have a limited amount of population. Oh. Wait a minute, they're still fighting? That's odd. Let's see. The Prussian-Austrian War, okay. That's Austria versus Prussia and the UK. So what's Russia doing in all this? Or wasn't that Russia? Oh no, wait, that was Austria. I always get confused by these flags, because Austria looks a little bit like Russia. Well, that's good, let them beat each other up. That's of no concern to me. In the meantime, however, we aren't making that much money because we are spending quite a bit on our army, but that's okay. And also, the more army tech you have, the more supply your army will need, so gotta make sure that you at least have a decent economy to back all of that up. This is actually a pretty good general, that's good. And we can mobilize up to 6 now, that's great, so that lands us at 15. It's not bad at all, compared to, well, the Ottomans only have 6, 7. But I doubt anyone would help me. Let's see. They will not accept. I'm not gonna declare war that the Russians won't accept, because I'm fairly sure that Scandinavia would help out the Ottomans, which would be bad since, oh yeah, and they also have Romania, of course, who only has 3 brigades. But they got about the same population as me, so I would assume that they could potentially build up to about 10 brigades. And we're losing money now. Not sure what's going on. Maybe it's only temporary. Oh, son of a... Our good general just died. Or not? Yeah, he did. And let's see, do we have anyone else that's rather decent? Too many generals. At least that's a good thing that some of them start dying. Yeah, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna... No, wait, the reduced morale really isn't good. I prefer to have everything in green. Maybe this guy. So it's only +2 attack. I'd like someone that's good at defense as well. Let's just go for this guy. And let's build another infantry. Oh no, wait a minute, not irregular. There we go. Still haven't invented dragoons yet. It's actually taking quite a while. It's up to 2%. I would have expected it to fire by now, so that's a little odd. When it comes to other inventions, I guess the telegraph could be good, and a field training, but Nothing special actually. We're still waiting for empiricism. I really should have done these things earlier. Usually I always do. Once it's about 1840 I go straight for, what is it again? Idealism, and when it's just behind 1860 I go for empiricism, but I totally forgot for some reason. Austria is still... Let's see, how is this war going? We got Egypt and Yemen versus Ethiopia and a bunch of other stuff. So I got France and Italy, third liberation of Lombardy. Okay. They actually might make this one this time. It's only Austria and someone just dropped out. So they should be safe. Actually I didn't check. Yeah, they got plenty more military power. And all of their troops should be around here. Italy is not to be underestimated. They aren't a great power, but they are a potential great power. Okay, we're nearing 4% soldiers now, which is good. I'm gonna continue going with this because I do need an army. After that, I'm gonna look into stimulating the industry. What about these guys? Okay, we got this rebellion here, but it says 0 possible brigades, so this is honestly not a problem. We got some people here, 1 brigade joined up. But this shouldn't be any problem at all. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Our general once again died. I think it was the bad one. We had 2 stacks down there, so the bad general died, which is good. Now, what else? Oh yeah, I guess the Ottomans won that war against the Egypt, and what's this now? Nope. No access for Austria. Yeah, they're now alone against France and Italy, so they will get their ass kicked, which is good. Let's see actually, would they join a war to take Slavonia? Not accept. Damn you, Russia. Nope. Gonna have to wait for that, or create some flashpoint tension. I guess that's a possibility. I'm gonna go for Bosnia next, because it is the biggest state that I can take. There's quite a few possible brigades that I can recruit down here. Maybe at least 5 or so, which will increase my army by quite a bit. There's about 200,000 people living here, so that'll also increase my mobilization size. So all in all, that shouldn't be bad. But I want to continue with the soldier recruitment because, let's take a quick look, we are nearing 3,000 here, and we are nearing 1,000 here, so that's 2 more brigades. I want to get at least that, and then I'm going to be switching over to something else. But yeah, the limit to the national focus is really limiting me. I need 1 million people of primary accepted culture, I think, before I get to about 2 national focus, and we're pretty far away from that. Especially since I don't have any accepted cultures, only Serbian, and I even doubt that there's 1 million Serbs down here. We got a bunch down here still. I probably got some over here, not that many. Yeah, I would estimate about 6, maybe 700,000 Serbs, and that's not enough. We still got some flashpoint tension here, but we just had a crisis, so it's gonna take about, I don't know what it was, maybe about 3 or 4 more years before the next one fires. And we almost got empiricism, and we are losing a lot of money now, which is not a good thing. I'm not sure where it's going to exactly. I guess I could drop administration a little bit to save some. I'm actually spending quite a bit on that. I guess I got too many bureaucrats. Let's drop it to 75. Sounds about right. Oh yeah, and I guess I am spending quite a bit on the military as well. There we go. Okay, now we got a bunch more research points, that'll be good. So, we go next for what exactly? Well, I don't know. I think I'm fairly good with army tech for now. Unless I get the breech-loaded rifles, which actually is pretty good. Or point defense system. Actually, point defense system seems a lot better because it does have two inventions that increase my infantry capabilities. But a lot of defense. This one only grants some attack. So let's go for point defense system. And we got another brigade that we can build. I'm still waiting for hussars or dragoons to be invented. Actually, I forgot to check. I have 4 artillery, 4 infantry. Let's build another artillery. Artillery costs quite a bit to maintain, so that is eating away quite a bit of my budget. How's this fort doing? Yeah, we do have a fort. I could expand it, another 7,000. I'm not sure if it's worth it at the moment. Also, when it comes to railroads, do we have anything that we missed? Actually, we're building something down here. Oh, right. The artillery. And how's my factories doing? This one is actually making a loss. Oh, am I subsidizing this? No, I'm not. But it is losing money, and it's gonna start eating my budget even more. I'm actually gonna make a liquor distillery here. Because I am producing a lot of glass normally because of my artisans. So possibly I might be able to get all these guys to work in the liquor distillery. It might be more profitable. Because there's always demand for liquor. American War of Independence, okay, versus UK. Who else is involved? Well, the UK and a bunch of small states. How's that going? Wow, the US actually looks sort of weird. They cut Canada in half. Okay, we're losing too much money now. I'm gonna drop military spending just a little bit more. And I'm going to maybe tax the rich a little bit. Let's drop education slightly. Are we at 2%? Yeah, we're over 2%, so that's good. At least now I'm hovering at around break even, so that's good. But I'm about to have to subsidize this factory right here, so that's not a good thing. Not sure what the hell is up with the glass factory anyway. Usually it always makes profit. Look, there's not that many people working here, so the subsidies shouldn't be that high. That looks acceptable. Okay. We actually have a decent army now. Oh, now we can recruit some more people. Let's get another infantry going. Probably gonna have to build another engineer soon. Let's see, we're still at 100% efficiency. Okay. Oh, and Scandinavia versus Egypt and Yemen. I'm surprised that the Ottomans aren't involved. Oh, I guess because the Ottomans have a truce with Egypt. Alright, that makes sense. And what about our rebellions? Oh, crap. Outbreak of tuberculosis. That's not a good thing. Crap. That's 10,000 people dead, apparently. Yeah, about £4 subsidies, that's not too bad. Unfortunately, our artisans aren't doing very well. I'm gonna try and drop this a little bit to try and jumpstart them again. If that even works. I think it seems to be an issue with them not even being able to buy goods. Oh well, anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode, so thank you very much for watching and see you next time.